Story name: The Kingdom of Whispering Winds. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a kingdom called Whispering Winds. This kingdom was unlike any other, for it floated high above the clouds, where the sky was always clear and the sun always shined. The people of Whispering Winds were kind-hearted and lived in harmony with the magical creatures that shared their skybound home. In the heart of the kingdom stood the grand castle of breezes, where King Zephyr and Queen Aria ruled with wisdom and compassion. They had a daughter, Princess Alara, who was as curious as she was brave. Princess Alara had always dreamt of exploring the world beyond the clouds, but her parents were protective and warned her of the dangers that lurked below. Despite her parents' warnings, Alara couldn't shake off her longing to see what lay beneath the clouds. She often spent her days at the edge of the kingdom, gazing down at the vast expanse of sky and wondering about the lands below. One day, while she was lost in thought, a gentle breeze whispered in her ear, "Alara, the world below awaits you. It is time to discover your true destiny," the breeze murmured. Startled, Alara looked around, but there was no one in sight. She felt a shiver of excitement and knew that this was the moment she had been waiting for. Determined to see the world below, Alara decided to embark on an adventure, even if it meant going against her parents' wishes. Late that night, when the castle was quiet and everyone was asleep, Alara packed a small bag with essentials and slipped out of her room. She made her way to the edge of the kingdom, where a golden staircase made of shimmering wind descended through the clouds. With a deep breath and a heart full of courage, Alara stepped onto the staircase. The wind cradled her gently as she began her descent, and soon she found herself below the clouds, in a land of vibrant colors and lush landscapes. It was a world like no other, filled with towering mountains, sparkling rivers, and vast forests that stretched as far as the eye could see. Alara wandered through this new world, marveling at its beauty. She met talking animals, friendly giants, and wise old trees that shared stories of the ancient times. Everywhere she went, the wind seemed to guide her, showing her the wonders of the land below. But as she ventured deeper into the world, Alara encountered a dark forest that seemed to sap the light from the sky. The trees were twisted, and the air was thick with fog. Alara's heart pounded in her chest, but she knew she had to be brave. She pressed on, following the faint whispers of the wind that urged her forward. In the heart of the forest, Alara discovered a hidden village shrouded in darkness. The villagers, once joyous and full of life, were now gloomy and fearful. They told Alara of a terrible curse that had fallen upon their home, cast by a powerful sorceress named Malara. The curse had drained the land of its light and hope, leaving only despair in its wake. Moved by their plight, Alara vowed to help the villagers break the curse. With the guidance of the wind, she journeyed to the sorceress's lair, a towering castle made of black stone, perched on the edge of a cliff. The path was treacherous, but Alara's determination never wavered. At the castle, Alara confronted Malara. The sorceress, cloaked in darkness, sneered at the young princess. "You think you can defeat me, child? You are but a speck of light in an endless night." But Alara stood tall. "I am not afraid of you, Malara. I have seen the beauty of this world, and I will not let you destroy it." With a flick of her hand, Malara unleashed a wave of darkness, but Alara's heart was filled with the light of the kingdom above. She raised her hands, and a gust of wind swirled around her, creating a barrier of shimmering light that repelled the darkness. The battle was fierce, but Alara's courage and the power of the wind were stronger than Malara's dark magic. With one final burst of light, Alara shattered the sorceress's power, breaking the curse that had plagued the land. The dark forest transformed before her eyes. The twisted trees straightened, the fog lifted, and the sky above cleared. The villagers rejoiced, their hearts filled with hope once more. As a token of their gratitude, the villagers presented Alara with a crown made of golden leaves, enchanted with the power of the wind. They named her the protector of the land below, and her story became legend. When Alara returned to Whispering Winds, her parents welcomed her with open arms, proud of the bravery and compassion she had shown. The kingdom celebrated her return, and from that day on, Alara was known as the Princess of Two Worlds, a bridge between the kingdom above and the land below. And so, Alara continued to explore both worlds, always guided by the whispering winds that had led her to her destiny.